So this is what arrived by courier today. My red Bugs 3 that I bought on special came from China. It took a little bit longer than ones delivered to the UK and other places, but I'm very happy to see it. So one difference I noticed straight away from other ones I bought recently is this. So the newer style charger has a USB lead with a typical phone connector there. But the other side, this is back to only allowing you to charge 2S batteries. Previous one I had looks pretty much the same. Also came with the Bugs 3, and there's the difference. It'll cope with 3S batteries. So I'm wondering whether they've decided that they shouldn't encourage people to try it. I've been running my latest black Bugs with the 3S battery, and what I do notice is that the ESCs get fairly warm. They seem to be able to take it, but given they're only 6 amp, I've got some 10 amp ESCs, single ESCs on order from AliExpress in China, but that's taking a while to arrive. When they do arrive, I will be putting them into one of my older Bugs so that I know that everything in it is rated for 3S. But yeah, it's good value, and it's nice to have a Bugs in original condition. So I thought I'd just make this quick video to join the chorus of saying, hey, it arrived and I'm happy. I haven't taken it out of the box to test it yet. I suppose I should do that next. What was a bit concerning is the battery it came with. Plug it into my charger, not my charger, my tester, and nothing at all. It's just blank. So there's no charge on it, so I'll put it on a charger to see if it'll come up. So that's how it was delivered. Here's the previous one I got with the black Bugs, and the first thing I tend to do with them is put this little head on it so it's easy to pull in and out of a charger. So if I put this one on the charger, on the battery status indicator, you can see straight away I'm getting a reading. It's about 7.6, which is okay. Yeah, 7.6, so about 3.6 to 3.8 is what I regard as storage charge. So that one's okay. And typically what I've done with other ones, particularly so it'll fit inside the jumper, is to decase the Bugs battery. So having not used this for a while, this is a backup one, I'm curious to see if I've got any charge on it. Normally I try to maintain them in storage values. So I have. This is, hang on, it beeped and then there's nothing. So that one could do with a little bit of a charge. So I'll be curious to see if the new guy comes up at all. Meanwhile, I'll do a test with the battery of the previous one. Because what I typically do, operationally, I get rid of the XT30 on the back and put an XT60, and all the batteries I buy come with the XT60 connector. But I'll keep this one stock, including its little headlight. So the next thing to do, I just pulled out one of my original controllers. So just hold the red button down, pop that up, get that blinking. Sounds as if it's bound to right. An important thing to do first time round is both of these sticks down to the right. Oh, that's a worry. Yes, you can see it flashing then. What you're looking for is rapid flashing. That shows that it's calibrated, the gyro. So there's the start button. It starts up alright. That's promising. Push the button again. Stops. So having tested it with the standard controller to make sure I could bind it and that the motor would spin up, I'll now bind it the first time for this with this jumper. So turn it on, and then I need to get to model menu, model setup. I've got the right one loaded already, the Bugs 3. So what I want to do is go down to bind, hit bind, and it's now ready to bind. So I'll get away from the bugs a bit. And I'll come back and pop the battery in it. And that loud beep tells me that it's bound. And when it's bound, it goes back to that sort of status on the screen. It's ready. Okay, let's give it a whirl. So this should activate it, which it does. Now see if we can fly it. Okay, well that all seems to be good. So hit the switch again and it should stop it. And then if I just turn it off, and I'm done. Got one functional bugs delivered. One of the reasons I hate the standard connector is you can so easily damage them as you pull it out. It's a fairly firm fit. So taking it right out and putting an XT60 on it is the way I prefer to go. But there we have it, one standard red bugs successfully delivered, unpacked and checked with both the standard controller and the jumper that I prefer to fly with. So that's about it.